Is it heavy?
And fine.
And we roll?
Just gonna.
Okay, and we in it. Yo, what is happening, everybody? I'm here with Taylor Crumpton, and we about to have a little conversation about some of this scandal that's been occurring around Ivy School admissions. Taylor, you want to just start off by telling me a little bit about yourself, your background, where you're from, who you are, all that?
I went to grad school at the University of Pennsylvania, which is an Ivy League for social work. So in the daytime, I'm a full-time social worker, and in the nighttime, I'm a freelance writer who really speaks about the lived experience of Black women and girls.
What was your reaction just hearing off bat that people were bribing to get into these schools?
I wasn't that surprised because I remember I was doing some sex education in the dorms at UPenn, and one of them was like the granddaughter of Joe Biden, and she had secret security outside of her dorm. Overwhelmingly, there was so much of this class and power and privilege that I had never experienced before to this degree.
We already know that wealthy white students have a huge advantage over students of color, but they also have legacy admissions, which is when their parents went to the same school they're already applying for, and the university gives them an extra bonus on top of their admission. I mean, these students are up to 5 times more likely to get accepted than non-legacy students.
I remember one of my classmates, both of her parents were Penn alumni. So when she was on campus, there was more like this familiar setting, my parents went here, I know Philadelphia, my family knows it. Similar students like me who are really kind of showing up with $1 and a dream were like, how am I supposed to navigate?
Do we know that these systems that are benefiting these white rich kids will carry over and be this equal playing field for Black and brown folks when we start bringing our children to the table?
Yeah, and as we know historically, anytime a system that's meant to, create the next generation of people who are going to be stakeholders, as soon as people of color have access to it, it either transforms or it completely eliminates,
If you could give some advice to any young student of color trying to get into admissions, either into an Ivy League or elsewise, do you have any advice from your experience on how that process could be easier, or what would help them to get in?
The academy really was never made for us to succeed, right? So when you're going there feeling empowered and affirmed and that you deserve to be there because you do, and your experience and your research is valid.
Thank you so much, Taylor, for coming. I know I learned a lot from just having a conversation with you. If you guys learned anything from this, please let us know down below in the comments. What are your thoughts on the whole scandal? What are your thoughts on Ivy League schools? Please let us know. My name is Seth Marceau with YR Media, here with Taylor Crumpton. Thank you for watching.